Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show.
You know, this was not something anymore that I could just kind of brush off.
I speak 4 languages.
Good for you.
And that doesn't make sense in any one of them.
Nobody said anything on my behalf.
Then all of a sudden, they pull out a dead diver. Do you remember the story, Kathy?
No.
Every detail was beautiful.
$35,000? Some of the price range may be a little bit high. At least people are having weddings again.
Your Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts now.
Dorit, why did you decide to confront Garcelle at your Nektaria party?
Why are you out there saying that people are coming after you?
You did the other day.
You came after me first.
I didn't come after you. I said little things that you were right next to me when I said them.
No.
They weren't like coming after you.
No.
You know, Garcelle was making these digs and these jabs in the group. It really was never when it was just her and I. And, you know, this was not something anymore that I could just kind of brush off. It's not okay, you know, and clearly there's an issue. So there has to be a conversation about it. Well, for me anyway.
I thought you and I moved past our issues.
Am I not allowed to have my own opinion?
Of course
like
you
whether
are.
you like it or not.
I would
Can
love to
I
hear
have
your
my
opinion.
own opinion? Because
Everyone's
my
allowed to
opinion
have their
only
opinion.
works if it satisfies
No.
you.
I
I had a confrontation with Dorit that night.
don't believe it's true that you're an outsider in this group or people don't make an effort. I don't believe that's
I
true.
said that's how I feel.
Why do you feel left out of this group?
Because I do. I mean, I do. I think like the whole Fox, is it 4 or is it 5? I don't know what it is.
Fox 4 is
Is it
5.
But anyways, my feelings are my feelings, you know, whether they believe them or not, they're still my feelings, right? Even at the luncheon, at the lip kit luncheon, nobody said anything on my behalf.
And then what you did in Palm Springs, which in
You with that. And Rinna, you know, who's like, we're gonna be friends, I'm gonna prove to you, didn't say a word.
Do we need to get up and go over there? I'm not gonna do it. You come and do it.
Sit right here. I don't want to.
I'm sure there'll be more on Dorit's side, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
I was in the state of mind where I was a little bit, you know, still annoyed by it all because there really wasn't the resolve that I was looking for at the Rinna beauty launch. Garcelle is the type of person where she will poke him, she'll take, and then if you confront her, she kind of like immediately backs down or, you know, takes off. I was still a little bit perturbed, you know.
If it goes against how you feel, then I can't have that opinion.
I speak 4 languages,
Good for you.
and that doesn't make sense in any one of them.
I will say that I do feel like it's all resolvable. I think Dorit feeling the way she did is warranted. And to bring it up and saying it out loud is actually the olive branch. If you don't care about someone, you don't care. You're not going to say anything. I think that everyone in this group wants to be on good terms and actually further than that and wants to dive deeper into their friendship. So it's hard at the time, but you know it's going to get to a better place.
Kyle, we see you, Dorit, Mo, and PK sit down for dinner.
If a doctor comes to you and says, your husband's been hurt, he's rolled over, he's been unconscious, and we need to operate,
Who says no?
Who says no?
who says no?
And we really get to see the dynamic Mo and PK bring to the table when they're together.
He's not a soccer player. He's a lawyer. Huh? This is a 79-year-old lawyer. Yeah. And the wife goes, no, not the brain. Do the ankle.
Both Mo and PK love to have fun, and they love to hang out with their wives, and they end up hanging out. Now that we're neighbors, you know, they'll come over to each other's houses, they'll go out to eat while we're working, and they both have a great sense of humor. PK really makes Mo laugh and vice versa, and he likes to tease Mo.
I don't think I'd invite you on a guy's trip to be
Good, so we're good. I'm not coming, you're not inviting. All he does is smoke the doobie and talk so I'm not sure I'd bother.
He doesn't mind being teased, so they just have this sort of bromance now that people like watching, and PK loves to put it on his Instagram. So
Very cute.
Who knew they'd be, this little duo?
Very cute.
I'm sure they'd appreciate being called this little duo.
A little duo.
Well, I know it's been a bit of a competition between this little duo about who's the hottest house husband.
When I started the show, I felt like my husband was like my little secret. And then the show came out and people were like, oh, Mo's so hot, he's so this and that. And I was like, can everybody please just stop? Quit doing the polls and watch what happens live.
Who is the hottest Beverly Hills house husband now? Wow, check out Aaron's scores.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, it's between he and Mauricio.
Wow.
It's really going.
But of course he is the hottest house husband, and I think that, and people seem to agree.
Okay, it's
I know,
still Mauricio,
all right,
it looks like.
Well,
So I like to tease PK. Sorry, PK.
it's funny.
Dorit, let's talk about your Nektaria party.
3, 2, 1.
PK and I love a reveal. Basically, every single party we've ever done, we've always had a reveal.
I know I told everyone earlier that I've had some water damage and
I don't know why, we just love a reveal.
Very dramatic. I love the way she set it up. I thought she didn't want us to see her backyard because she wanted to feel more intimate, and because we couldn't go out anyways, it was a really cold night. So I thought that's what she had done. So when she revealed, when the curtains dropped and the models were in the dress, that was pretty cool. That was very dramatic. I loved it.
I loved being able to share these designs and show the women what I'd been working on. And I'm so proud of the Dorit and Nektaria collection. That was really, what I was most excited about for the evening.
It felt like the first night that we got to do an actual dinner party, even though it wasn't a huge party.
No, everything. The flowers. It was so much fun.
Right. I mean, because we've been doing smaller things because of COVID. But then all of a sudden, this beautiful table, the dresses were beautiful. Everything was a beautiful evening.
There was one dress in particular that I loved, the pearl.
showcases 14,000 white pearls in an array of clusters. Absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Your designs were incredible. The party was incredible. Every detail was beautiful. And it was a gorgeous night.
It was special.
If either one of you decide to get married again, will you be wearing a Dorit original?
Jesus, Lord, no.
No to the marriage and no to the wedding dress is the question.
I'm not getting married again. We all know this.
Yeah. I may get married again, but we're barely talking right now, so I doubt it.
Kyle, we need more details on this diving disaster.
Oh my God. I have the craziest diving story ever. So we go to get certified and we go out there and next thing you know, the Coast Guard is like, everybody out of the water, out of the water. And we all come out of the water and all of a sudden they pull out a dead diver. So when I was dating my husband, he was like, I like to scuba dive, I'm a rescue diver, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, well, of course I want to get my certification. So I actually got trained, Kathy, for the certification in your pool. And
oh, you did?
Do you remember the story, Kathy?
No.
Then when it was time to actually go and do my first dive so that I could actually get my PADI card, I was diving and they said, okay, everybody out of the water. The Coast Guard came out and they're like, everyone out of the water. And of course, the first thing I'm thinking is there's a shark. And there was a dead diver in the water that had gone out the night before, alone, drunk, which you can never dive without a buddy.
It's not a good idea.
Got stuck under like a boat and died. And then they brought him out and his arms were like in rigor mortis, like this. And in the wetsuit, and I'm in my wetsuit, and I was like, what? I cannot believe. I mean, only when you're dating somebody would you do this again, because I had to get back in the water after seeing this man. I mean, if he thinks I would do that now after being married 25 years, never happened.
No.
I mean, with all respect.
Kyle, this isn't the first time you've seen one of Dorit's big design reveals. You've been there for the unveiling of Beverly Beach and the Capri Room. What do you think of this new collection?
I think Dorit has great taste. Some of her taste is a little excess for me, and I think that, people expect that from her. So some of her dresses are over the top, some are more like classic vibes. I think that some of the price range may be a little bit high.
This is like one of our most expensive dresses. I want to say like $35,000.
$35,000? But, at least people are having weddings again.
I got a call from Nektaria, who is an established bridal designer out of Australia during COVID, who asked me to design a collection. And I remember thinking, wow, I've never designed wedding dresses before, but when I think of bridal and I think of wedding dresses, there's such a beautiful romantic element to it that I thought this is going to be something I would love to do. Once I understood that I could have a lot of creative control in it, I knew that it was something I had to entertain. And we started the process, and we did it all on Zoom. She's in Australia, I'm in Los Angeles, so a lot of these Zoom sessions were taking place in the evening, well into even the morning. So it was challenging, but I loved it, and I poured myself into it. I learned a lot about the bridal industry, and I've loved the process. I very much enjoy doing it. It feels like I'm in the right space. And, seeing the result and now seeing people purchasing the wedding gowns and wearing them on their special day, I mean, that is so rewarding and it's so much fun. I can't even begin to describe it.
We were all so proud of you. I felt really honored to be there.
Oh, thank you.
Crystal, you and Rob are going through a major home renovation with lots of cool new additions like a golf simulator.
The golf simulator, that's the only thing that's costing me money. Because Rob's so tall, his swing hits the ceiling. I have to redig into the ground. It's like 6 figures, it's fortune.
I am sorry, he's gonna have to crunch down. That's way too much money.
I'm so excited for it because it's actually Rob's dream and he deserves to have this basement. It's gonna be a theater, bar. Like I said, we built sort of a mahjong room, but I'm reluctant to call it media room. It's really like a party room. And it'll be a lot of seating. It'll have a lot of Rob's art and friends' art and kids' art. We're gonna we have a second staircase and we're gonna paint the wall red down the whole staircase and do all the kids' artwork. So that'll be really cute.
Oh, nice.
We have this new pizza oven that doesn't need to be, it's an indoor pizza oven.
Wow.
Our kids are growing up and they're growing up fast. So I love to have everyone here. I feel it's like safer. I want the kids to be here, all the parents. And I had a house like that growing up. My parents always were the hosts and it was always very casual and stuff like that. But
it sounds like a fun recreational space.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It should be done in like 6 weeks. Dorit's gonna come with the kids and party, PK.
I can't wait.
And you can do a reveal.
Really
you can
fun.
reveal whatever you want to reveal.
I only like a reveal when I'm doing the reveal.
I understand.
Okay.
No problem.